Okay. FB time is what? YouTube time. Okay, you ready? Yeah. Okay. All right. Hello, people from YouTube. Okay. Today I key you not. I don't know how to show you this. I got 4 screens. It's really, really kind of ridiculous. You shoot from this side also, yeah. Okay, it's kind of ridiculous, but I think it's very absolutely necessary. For those people on Instagram, I will encourage you to join our Facebook because you get a better experience. But tonight, tonight it's not so, we'll start with the top first, okay? Yep. I know you can see now, there are 4 screens. Yeah. Okay, 4 handphone screens. Yeah, so it's kind of
很夸张啊，很
夸张. Okay, soap light is ready. Okay. I forgotten my codes. Where's my phone?
It's here, all here, just
Okay.
she left all the old codes there also.
The problem is on my phone. I need my phone. Okay. All right. Okay. So the code, the slides for today. Give me a minute. Man. The slides for today is women plus 1. Okay, women plus 1. In recognition of the investment and entrepreneurial potential of women. Okay, this the talk is all about it. So it's women plus 1. For those people on YouTube, I will put up the slides in a comment after the video is formed. Okay, so women plus 1. Okay, so please download it, women plus 1. And I also put the references. The reference for my articles, for my slides, I make some references. They're all under REF plus 1. REF plus 1. Okay? REF plus 1. So just go and download them. Okay? Yes. Yes. For those, yeah. Are you ready? Yes. REF plus 1. We do have for people. I'll wait for you guys to download the slides first. For those people who are still interested in some of the materials, there's no Dior plus 1 because the quantities are all set to 0 for now. But if you go to Shopee later after my talk, we will launch them one by one. Okay. But the Saint Laurent YSL are there. There are SL plus 1, LW plus 1 for Louis, Gucci is GC plus 1. Ferragamo is SF plus 1. Okay. Okay, let's go. Are you ready? If you are ready, where do we download women plus 1? Once I put a women plus 1, you could download the slides. You can download the slides from our Facebook Messenger. Okay. Are you ready? Okay. If you are ready, please say I'm ready. I'll start the talk. Okay. Yes. Women plus 1. Okay. If you're ready, just let me know. I'll start the talk. And today I think it'll be quite exciting. Yeah. Somehow I look very on this Facebook. The Vivo phone, I think looks better. Okay. Still did not receive the slides. Did anybody receive the slides? Women plus 1.
Yeah, try.
Can you try? Yeah, women plus 1. Okay. Sophia is ready. Did anybody receive the slides? Okay, last night code will not be available today. Can you get the slides? Once you get the slides, I'm ready to go, okay? Can someone please tell me? If you get the slides, at least, yes, Charlene got it. Okay, can you all click like or something like that so that I know?
Which account is it? Which account got it?
Oh. Yes, received the slides, okay?
Both
yes, both got it already. Okay. Alright, good, okay. Yes, you all received the slide, please click like so that I know I can start.
Because it's being overloaded now, so it might take a little longer.
Okay, most people got the slides, okay? Most people got the slides. In case most people got the slides. Alright, good, okay, let me start, okay? Alright, okay, so tune down music. Okay, let's good to go, okay? Before you start, I want all the ladies, okay, to take a breath and say that, I will be a better investor. I can be a good entrepreneur. Okay? Yes, okay. So please repeat after me. I can be a good investor. I can be a good entrepreneur. You must self-actualize first, okay? You must say it first, okay? Ready? Okay, once you're said, please just click just furiously all the likes. And for all those husband and spouses who are there, who are encouraging your wife, please also join them. Understand? I would like you to you see, we always say that, you know, behind every successful man, there's a successful woman, right? But the converse is also true. Behind a successful man, there's a very supportive woman as well, right? Behind a successful woman, there's a very supportive man as well, right? So that is very, very important. Why is this Facebook nobody click like or anything like that? Okay, yes. So it's very, very important that if you all have this self-belief, then you, okay. For those people say, yeah, my life I'll never be a good investor. My life I'll never be an entrepreneur. My life, you know, I just want to stay where I am and yeah. Then yeah. So yeah. See, people are writing down already. Okay, maybe that's better. Okay, I want you to write down. Can you write down or see that? Okay, when you write down in the text and comments here, if you're serious about changing your life, I will write down, I will be a better investor and I will be a better and I can be an entrepreneur. Okay, you can either pick one, okay, or you can pick both. I want you to write it down. Okay, I want to see it coming up. Right. So for that includes those people on YouTube as well. You know, if you're a lady watching or you're bringing your wife watching, you know, please encourage them to do the same thing as well. Okay. Yes, I want that to happen. Okay. The truth is I've not been a good investor. That's why you need to come and listen to this. So I want to help you change it. Okay. Yes. Please write down and say that I want to be a good investor. I want to be an entrepreneur. Yes, I'll be a better investor. Write in whatever language, in whatever language you want or whatsoever. Yes, just write it down and believe it first. You gotta believe. There's no point, no matter what Mr. Lu say, you there so got mental block and say I cannot wayside that kind of thing. Then there's nothing I can do. Okay. Yes. Okay. Please write it down and say I'll be a good investor. I'll be a good investor. I'll be a better investor, and I'll be a good entrepreneur. No, either one. Today I'm gonna talk about two. Yes. Okay. Yvonne is writing there. Jess is writing there. Lauren is writing there. Ava is writing there. Very good. Okay. Yeah. Don't just write investor. No. I want you to define what you want to do by the end of this talk. I've never been so pointed. You know. Never done this before. Yes. You got to believe in yourself first. Okay, you got to believe in yourself. It can be done. I'll tell you the secret how you do that for a woman. The strategies are different for a man. Okay, because there are fundamental difference between a man and a woman. Okay. Yes. So this is a talk. Yes, talk here towards women. Why is it that Instagram nobody write anything? Okay. Yes. So I want you to be serious about it now. You come here tonight and be serious about wanting to change your life. Okay, I'm helping you navigate that to make that happen. Okay, very good, Diana. I want to be a good investor and make lots of money for retirement. Okay, yes, very good. Okay, I'll be a better investor. Yes, I want to be good. You want to be a good entrepreneur. You got to believe that can happen for you. I want to grow my money at the end of this year by 10%. Wow, that's a bit more defined. Okay. I just bought S&P 500 SRS to be done by Monday. Wow. Okay, that's good. Do you want to not keen but entrepreneur, and that's fine. Okay. Either one, you gotta pick either one or both. Right? Very good. Okay. The energy is there. And for those people on YouTube, there are 50 people there. There are only 19 likes. I want you all to click a like if you have not clicked a like. Okay. I want you all to believe that can be done. All right. Good. Very good. I see the energy there. Non-stop energy, and just say I can believe. Okay, tonight's talk is how to unleash your investment potential and investment and entrepreneurial potential. Okay, for women. Okay, for women. Now Yvonne Chen, I want to be a good durian entrepreneur. Wow. Okay, that's great. Yvonne, are you the one who wrote to me on the durian one? Yes. Okay, so disclaimer first. Tonight, all the investment advice are not meant to be an advice for you to buy or sell or whatsoever. It's educational, somewhat for entertainment. Okay, yeah. So I don't want to lead you to think that I'm guiding you to buy and sell whatsoever. I want changes in my life and be an entrepreneur and earn lots of money. That's great. Okay, first believe you can do it. Yeah, you can do it. Okay, very good. Okay, this talk is quite serious. I have a agenda here. Okay. the agenda, okay, is women, okay, why women must learn how to invest. Why women must learn how to invest, okay? Right? A lot of women don't know, I want to invest, just make money. There must reason. I will explain what are the strengths and weaknesses of women in investing. I'll start with the weakness first. Women can't do certain things men can do. Men can't do a lot of things that women can do. Okay? So, and then I'll teach you very well how to invest very well as a woman. There are particular strategy and not very far away from what you have heard. Okay? Then I'll talk about entrepreneurship. Okay? And then why I think that women can be good entrepreneur, and what is a winning strategy for everybody as a couple. A lot of people say, yeah, I want to be entrepreneur, but my husband don't support. You know, but we think that we are struggling and things like that. This is where I want to change that thinking or change your life. Okay, and I use my experiential journey and B's experiential journey to share with you how that can be done. Cool? Okay. Yes. The talk will roughly take about 45 minutes. Okay. Then we do some Q&A. Then I hand it over to the ladies. So hand ladies to do a deal for those people who want to see a handbag. Great. All right, good, okay? Continue. If halfway you didn't type and say, I want to be a good investor, halfway you felt convicted, please write down and affirm yourself, okay? You got to self-actualize it, you self-brainwash yourself, say, 我做得到, yeah, I can do it, you know, saya boleh, yeah. You mentally say, yeah, just listen, no life changing, you know, that kind of thing. My life was changed because I met someone who taught me that I can do it, yeah. And I believe it more than 20 years ago, and today I'm sharing with you guys. Okay, cool. Yes, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say a lot of things that are very controversial tonight. Some of the things I say, men would not like to hear. Some of the things I say, husband would not like to hear. Some of the things I say, maybe even ladies and wives would like to hear. But I'll just say it because I think this is something I firmly believe. Okay, this is a very controversial statement that I heard from a very old from an entrepreneur. Okay, from an entrepreneur, he says this. Very interesting. He says that men usually peak in their life at 35 to 40 years old. Even 35 to 40 years old. Maybe some people a bit earlier, some people later, but 35 to 40 years old, men peak in their life. Their achievements, whatsoever, they peak. And strangely, for women, they start blossoming after 35. Have you noticed this? They blossom, women generally blossom after 35 and men blossom earlier. The worst part is that men, after they blossom, what happens? They peak. They peak already, then they come down. Yeah, you think about it, okay? You think about it. Men, after 35, 40 years old, they work their ass out, they will achieve very high, they do what they can, they chong. They hit 30, 35, 40, then, you know, they get this illusion. I work so hard for what? I achieve so much what? You know, then they want to enjoy life. Then they go into the vices, right? At 35 to 40 years old, I see so many men screw up their life in the vices, okay? Women, then after that, you know, alcohol, gambling, yeah, okay, plus some other thing. Then, that's a very, you know, the worst part is some people haven't even achieved their life, achieve a lot of money, but you know, they just get this illusion. So men usually peak at 35 to 40 years old, okay, in their life. But women start blossoming after 35. Now, doesn't mean that there are no women who blossom before that, or no women who blossom way after that, but usually ladies start blossoming after 35 for a very simple reason. In the early phase of their life, they are very engrossed in taking care of the children, right? In their late 20s, early 30s, the children are, they first have to take care of their children. No one can replace that motherly love of infants. No one. The husband, no matter what you do, you also cannot. Yes, you can help and support, but you can't replace. Okay? Then and then after 30s, okay, the child start to grow older and older, then the certain level of independence start coming in or whatever, then the ladies start to be able to step out and say, no, I want to do it and do it. So usually those ladies that do very well in life, they blossom after 35, okay? And they do 桃花运 when successful. They go and seek 桃花运. That's the worst part. Yeah, okay. So it's very, very important that ladies say, I'm above 35, 40 years old already. You know, too late for me and things like that. Utter rubbish. Okay, you can. The ladies start doing very well after. Look at B. B blossom started entrepreneurship at the age of 42. No, yeah, it was a very tough journey, but she started entrepreneurial journey at 42. Okay, and there are many other cases like that, you know, and they become very good because they have seen and seasoned life and things like that. So I think there's some truth in it. So if you are an audience here and you are above 30, 35, you know, 35 or so on, you know, take note that this is your prime of your life. Okay, your prime of your life. Yes. So yes. So I'm going to say something, another controversial thing. Okay, there's a common social norm. There's a common social norm that men, okay, become in the household, the husband or the man is the investor or become entrepreneur or investor for the house, and the woman take care of the home and children. Men, all the investment are taken care by the men, and for and all the entrepreneurial risk that you want to undertake is done by the men, and the woman take care of household and take care of children. Who say one? Who say it must be like that? Why should it be like that? Yeah, why should it be like that? What makes you think that men are better with investment and women are not? Okay, who say that women, okay, should only be confined in the house? Okay, and you make money is to take care of the house. Who say that that's the truth? That must be the way. Anybody agree that I think I want to challenge this norm? Okay, please click some like and yes whatsoever. Okay, I want you to firmly believe that you can be different. Okay, in a household, there's no reason why, okay, the man is a better investor. Who say that? Who say that? You agree with me? Please click like. Who say that men are better entrepreneurs? Clearly, between my wife and I, you know how many startups I mentor and things like that. But between my wife and I, my wife is the better entrepreneur. You notice that? I'm the better investor, but she's a better entrepreneur. So in this case, already very clearly. So if you firmly believe what I say, please click a few likes and things like that. It's not so much 男女平等. Is say that, you know, I think there's difference in the social norm. Okay, that I'm saying. Okay, so first you must agree that this is not the defining social norm. Yes. For those people on YouTube, you also must click some likes. Okay. Yes. I'm going to say a lot of very controversial statement. I thought through the whole afternoon. I spent the whole day working on these slides, you know. Okay, and please like and mainly is to share out so that I want more people to listen to this. Okay. Wow, this one Pius says a very good. 姑娘18一朵花，女人40百花盛开. Wow. Okay, that's good. Okay, so I'm gonna make a few controversial statements. Please bear with me. Okay. Right. Let's go. Okay. The number one controversial statement I make is that ladies, wives, please don't count on your men for income and for wealth generation. Don't count on. Someone say, "Oh, never mind lah. You know, I just work normally. My husband will be the main breadwinner, or I stay at house as a housewife. My husband will take care of me or whatsoever." You really trust your husband to this extent? Okay, it's nothing to do with love whatsoever, no, because you know, when you overcount on a man for wealth and income and investment, it's a very dangerous thing. It's a very dangerous thing, no? I mean, I'm not talking about just the high divorce rate between husband and I think Singapore divorce rate is now in the 30% or something like that. So every 3 marriages, 1 will fail. So if you count with your husband, then you chum, okay? But that's not the main point. The main point is that man, okay, he can make mistakes as well. He can do badly as well, and then you'll be had it, right? It's never too late, say, yeah. So So it's very important. The YouTube channel is you just type 1in65YT plus 1, okay? 1 is 大难临头各自飞, yeah. So very important. Women, you must say no, nothing to do with I being financially independent means that I don't love my husband. That's utter rubbish, okay? But being financially independent is actually strength for the family. You must strive to be financially independent, okay? So don't count on men for wealth accumulation or for income. And you must learn to be financially independent without being financially dependent on men. You must stand on your own feet, okay? And standing on your own feet is actually better for your family, okay? This is one, I'm sure there are some housewives that are listening to this. Please forgive me. I'm going to say this very controversial statement. Avoid being 100% housewife. I say again, avoid being 100% housewife, okay? The reason why is this. If you are 100% housewife, okay, you fail to realize the compounding power of, for example, your CPF, okay? In fact, you must accumulate, okay? You must accumulate as much money as possible for yourself. You must take care of yourself. It's very difficult for a husband to take care of you and your retirement needs, okay? Because I'm sure your husband is all good husband and can earn a lot of money or whatever, but to be able to cater for many things is very difficult. The second reason why a lady should, as much as possible, at least do some commercial work on a part-time work is because then you are stay in tune with the society commercially. Your commercial value does not drop, okay? And that is extremely important, right? So I actually encourage ladies as much as possible, out of 5 working days, work 1 day or work 2 days or work half a day, a few days, but you get yourself in tune, okay? In tune with the commercial world out there, the technology, the developments whatsoever. I think this is a very, very important thing. I've seen so many ladies write to me in their 40s, late 40s and 50s, telling me that I've been house my whole life, and now I cannot catch up already. The world has moved on. I'm too late. All the things I studied in university and polytechnic are useless already. And my experience are not of any value at all, right now. So this is a very, I know that people agreeing with me. I'm sure those people who are homemakers, I just say this controversially, it is going to be very challenging for you if you don't keep yourself in tune. So financially, it's sound for you if you at least work part-time to fill up some of your CPF, your SA, your MA, whatsoever, right? And on top of that, you get yourself in tune. So the next point I say is that please build up your CPF early. Please build up your CPF early. Remember the compounding power. Yeah, Dion said very clearly, part-time work is good for mental health. I absolutely agree. Yeah, okay. You must constantly upgrade yourself. Okay, so build up your CPF early, in earliest fill as much as possible, so that I think I said this before, and later I'll share the slides again. Okay, just because me and my wife work very hard in our late 20s and early 30s, we fill up our SA and MA. Therefore, you will reach your 1M65 and 65. So actually, from that point onwards, we all don't need work already, right? So it is very important for you all to realize that. Okay. The last point I want to say with a lot of fear and trembling and with no insult intended, okay, is for a lot of you, if you are young and watching this and you know that someone is not good with money, okay, especially if they are gamblers, they are highly speculative, take on risks that you shouldn't be taking on, things like that, very careless with money or whatever, don't marry that person. Don't marry a person. It's very dangerous. It's very dangerous. Love and romance is very nice in the beginning. I can tell you later all these bread and butter issues will come in. Okay, this is a very dangerous statement. Now, of course, some people say, I already married. Wow, okay. Okay, now if you're already married someone who is not good with money, have an account separation. Have account separation, keep your account separate, okay? So you can take care of yourself. Now, you cannot take care of him, at least take care of yourself, okay? This is a very, very, very dangerous thing if you if you can say. Okay, so this is a very controversial statement. I don't want to overdwell on this. Christine agree. I don't know how many people agree with me. Okay, for young people, one of the criteria is if you find someone and if later found that he's very dangerous with money, don't marry the person. Okay. Sally says that, yeah, agree, especially into marriage relationship. Yeah, I think it's a quite interesting topic. So I talked so much about some basic considerations. Love and romance is one thing, but bread and butter is reality. Absolutely agree. Yeah, you can have wonderful love, romantic guy. The guy, is really very careless, gambles like crazy and things like that. Please don't marry the person. Okay. Yes. Okay. When the romance is over, when the bread and butter comes in, you will suffer for the rest of your life. Okay. We'll start with women and investment. Okay, women investment. Okay, let's come to some reality check first. Fazila also agree. Okay, rice become porridge already. All right, good. What are the natural disadvantage of ladies? Okay, the natural disadvantage in investment. Let's be a bit objective first. You may not agree with me, but I've got. If you type REF +1, all the reference are there. Okay. That's one. Christine is good. Husband money is ours, our money is ours. 他的钱是我的钱，我的钱是我的钱. That's good. All right, cool. All right. Number one thing you need to know this, okay? You live longer than men. Do you realize that? You live longer than men. In fact, you live longer than men by a lot, by 5 years. In Singapore, the longevity of women is about 85.7 years. For men, it's about 81.4, about 4 years more. That's, of course, over average. So women live longer than men. In some sense, it's of course a great advantage. You live a long life. But in some sense, you need more money than a man. Do you realize that? When you need more money in later years, it's more expensive. Do you realize that? Because in later years, you're a lot more immobile, a lot more care that's needed. So now you don't need lots of money because everything you can count it, right? Later years you live longer. Can you imagine how much money you need? Your life expectancy is longer. As a result, you naturally disadvantage in needing more money, and you want to count on your husband to give you money to take care of you. He dies before you. Okay? Yeah. So don't count on it, okay? Don't count on him. Let's go back to my point. The second controversial thing, there's a natural women disadvantage. Okay, wow, Maria said, my mom and her sisters have been living their life without a husband for almost 20 years. Yeah, they live longer. When you live longer, you have to take care of yourself. You must have the ability to take care of yourself. You must know how to invest and make money, okay? The next point I'll drive here is that women have lesser pay. Do you realize that? Women have lesser pay. They make about 6% less on average. In different industry, I'm sure they're different. And this is a statistics in Singapore by MOM, Ministry of Manpower. Okay. Yeah. So therefore, women actually earn lesser pay. So number one, you live longer. Number two, you have lesser pay. Susah, right? So therefore you are at a natural disadvantage, okay? You learn lesser. Now, forget about what the reason why you have lesser pay. I'm not going to go into the debate. The fact is that women have lesser pay on average, okay? Now, there's some industries are dominated by men, some industries dominated by women, whatever, but these are unfortunate outcome, okay? Let's come to reality and just say, yeah, it's like that, okay? Okay, but fortunately, working mom, more tax relief there, right? One of the things I realized about ladies, because many of them write to me, what is the single biggest problem with ladies when it comes to investment? Can someone please tell me? What is the single biggest problem with ladies when it comes to investing? For those people, right now, you can download it. REF +1 give you references. Women +1 give you slides. In YouTube, you want to go to a YouTube channel and the video we recorded there is 1M65YT +1. Fickle-minded, emotional. Yes, okay, yes, one. not risk taker. Yes, okay. Married to the trade. Okay. There's a bias towards lady, so I must be damn good investor, right? Take it. Lewis, you're right. Lewis said this. Taking the first step, just getting started is very, very difficult. Anyone agree with me? Agree, please. Right? Just to get started is very, very difficult. Men just chong in without even thinking. Women think, haven't started. Right? Tonight I think, tomorrow I analyze, tomorrow I still haven't started. The next day, still haven't started yet. Men never even think you're chong in already, then die inside. You agree with me? Those agree, please. You know? Yeah. It's just to start is so difficult. Yes, that's the biggest problem with lady investors. Just to start. And the best thing is, once you start, you do very, very well. Yes. Okay? Yeah. Just to start. You have too many things to do, consider too much things, consumer consideration, risk averse, whatever the reason is, just to start is very difficult. Men cannot understand. Your husband probably will never understand. I'll be frank with you, I know it empirically, I don't know why. Okay? Yes. Yeah, wait, to neighbor in S&P 500, right? 万事起头难对，万事起头难. Yeah, totally agree. Yeah. So, yes, to start is very difficult, okay? And women are less confident than men, right? I bought my first stock because my husband encouraged. If not, I wouldn't start. Yeah, right. Okay. So, I've said the weaknesses of a lady when it comes to investing. Ready? Right? Let's talk about the strength. Okay, let's talk about strength. You must believe your strength. Okay, you must believe your strength. What's the strength of a lady in investing? Okay, for those people who haven't liked and share right now, this is the time to like and share, especially to your lady friends. Why? Because I want to define you what you are good at. For those people who don't know, I want you to start, even copy down notes if necessary. Okay, write it down. Okay, remember, I want you to say, just now for those people I say, I want to be a good investor. You need to affirm yourself, just write it down. Say, I want a good investor. Mr. Lu want to see you saying it. Okay, the first strength of investment is that, okay, women are less impulsive investors. I'll give you one simple illustration. Men, after they invest, I'm sure your husband or your boyfriend or yourself love to do this. Every now and then monitor the stock price. They monitor their portfolio non-stop, as if they got billions of dollars in it, as if their life depended on it. They monitor it non-stop. You know who else? You know who does it? All the way from very successful. By the way, if your husband does it or boyfriend does it, so please click like. As if they are professional. Yeah, I think they're professional at that. Like every second, the stock price will their life depend on it. Have you ever seen men like that? Yes, my husband does that. Women, you don't see them doing that. Women investors, you don't see them doing that. They got so many things to do. Right? What makes their life so difficult? There's so many things to do. What do? Yeah. Right. Women, okay, are less impulsive investors. The research is from Wells Fargo's and Vanguard research. You can type REF+1 if you don't believe in this, okay? Women got a lot of things to do, where got time to go and look at all this kind of thing. They buy, just walk away and they do all this kind of thing, right? The men, every 5 minutes check the stock, check the stock, check the stock. As if you're gonna you're gonna every few minutes you're gonna buy and sell. Right? Very importantly, women are I tell you the frank truth right now, the less you monitor your stock, the better you are as an investor. Okay? Imagine this, I tell you who, for example, even CPF, men also like to monitor the CPF nowadays. After Mr. Lu tell them they can make money, they keep monitoring the CPF as if every day the CPF will fluctuate a lot. Yeah. I tell you the truth, if you just put in money, okay, into a S&P 500, for example, and don't watch it after 30 years and suddenly one day you're going to see that. It'll be some phenomenal number. The man, after going to watch it, get frightened, get high, get frightened, get high, get frightened, get high, right? Buy, sell at different time. I'll lose money. I have an auntie, okay? You're right, they love to stare in their CPF, you're right. I have an auntie, okay, whom I won't reference exactly who. Husband have, in the early years, the husband have, women outside, things like that. And this auntie, very smart. This auntie, every time got money take away from the husband or whatever the husband gave and take away the husband, and just dump the CPF, down the CPF. You know why? Because the husband cannot touch the CPF. She just dump, fill it up. Okay? Nothing impulsive. Put it there and just go on with life. Okay? Of course, there are family fights and things like that. Now they are in their late 70s already. The husband is broke, dead broke. The auntie who never even bothered about CPF, the CPF shot to the roof. Now the husband depends on her for a living. Okay? Yeah, right? So, very important to take note, right? Women has the ability to be less impulsive than men. This is your strength. And the ability to win in investment, okay, is ability to be less impulsive. The more you watch your stock, as if your stock will grow because you watch it. Right? Next. This is a super strength of women. I see that in my wife, I see my daughter, I see that in all the lady stuff. You all agree with me on this? Women can multitask, men cannot. Women can multitask, men cannot. Women can multitask, men cannot. Right? So, because the fact that women can multitask, okay, they can handle a lot of things at one time. You all agree with me? Yeah, men, if he's doing something, you try to talk to him, nothing goes in, I'm like that also, I'm just can't. And then whenever I talk to my wife, I always wait for her, dear, I want to talk to you. Then she continue doing her work, I say, dear, I want to talk to you. She say, just tell me, I can multitask. I hate it that way. Yeah, right, B?
Yeah.
But the truth is, they can multitask. Because you can multitask, you can compartmentalize your life. Such an investment is only one aspect. I challenge you this, okay? If there's a big market crash, your husband's mood will be shit. And the wife, only that part of that mind is sunk into the stock. The rest of it continue the rest of life. There's a part of my mind that's used for investment. There is a part of my mind that is used for childcare. There's a part of my mind that's used for taking care of the dinner tonight and whatsoever, right? So very spread out, okay? So it's very, very important for everybody to realize that your mind, okay? Your mind, because it's multitask, you compartmentalize only an aspect of it to investment. I say again, the less attention you give to your investment, the better it is. Okay, if you devote into investment that take a very long time to realize, yeah. Okay, so in that sense, this thing is playing to your strength. This is a strength. This is a weakness of men. Okay, huge weakness of men. Too much attention is devoted to it. Okay, yes. This is very interesting. Next point. Women trade less but trade smarter. Women trade less but trade smarter. Do you know? Every time you say, wow, the husband will tell you, your boyfriend tell you, wow, today I make so much money, I lost so much money, I make so much money, I lost so much money, that kind of thing. They go in, out. This kind of investment strategy, 9.9 out of 10 all lose money. 9.9 out of 10 all lose money. Okay? I already taught you how to invest, right? You just invest in something, let it compound. Let it glide up, this glide path up. Very sweet and easy. But for those men, they like to go and buy, sell. Women hates that. Am I agree with you? Sorry, you agree with me? Women hates that. What really works for women? You agree? Please agree with me. The best is buy and forget. You can go and buy handbag, buy shoe, take care of children, go shopping. eat the nice food, look for a nice dress, go on your life, take care of my face, put, what's that piece of thing called you put on face to
Face mask.
face mask, whatever, go for it. That's the best thing for you. Women trade less because you trade less, that is in your favor. Yeah, Jolene say I hate monitoring. No point, no time to monitor and buy sell. Troublesome for so little profit. 100% true. You're absolutely right. This play to your strength. Okay, if this play your strength, right? This play your strength. You agree with me? Just yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. So as a result, the truth is, women are very good buy and hold investors. Women are very good buy and hold investors. How do you make money from the stock market? Those who have watched my sessions, how you make money is basically find something that compound, put it inside and just let it go. So essentially it's buy and hold. Those people that lose money are often those people who try to go and buy, sell. I.e. the man loves to do that. The women hates that. That's why the women can do it. Yep. So therefore, yes, Peggy was very right. Can multitask but cannot have time to monitor. No interest to, have interest to monitor. Watch drama series less stressful. B loves to watch drama, right? Right. I think that's good, right? It depends on you buy stock or margins. Yeah. Cannot do stock pick. Yeah, don't do all this, right? So therefore, so it goes down to this point. How do you unleash your investment potential as a woman, as a lady? Okay? You must pick the right investment strategy that play to your strength. You must pick the right investment strategy that play to your strength. Don't can pick one investment strategy that's so difficult that is against your nature. Okay? So number one is, please avoid investment strategy that require frequent monitoring and regular trades. Have you seen those people to do those technical analysis, draw lots of charts and things like that? Right? Draw lots of charts and then draw a lot of lines and all this, and then you hit this line you buy, hit that line you must sell, that kind of thing. Avoid those, okay? Even for men, I already tell them avoid it. But ladies, you must avoid this, okay? You must avoid this, right? Avoid those things that require a lot. Somebody said, oh, you must do a lot of research, do a study. Where got time, right? Where got energy to do that? Even Mr. Lu don't do that lah. I'll be frank with you. I also don't do that, yeah. So, but some husbands don't like wives to watch drama, okay? Yeah, okay. So it's very okay. Misuzu is saying something quite interesting. There's a financial advisor by name or something, I won't say a name, can tell me no one buys and hold when I actually do that. He thinks I'm stupid to not know what he's up to. He wants through buying and selling, he earns his commission. Exactly. So please, yes. So it's very important not to engage in investment strategy that requires you active monitoring and this will play to your strength. Most investors just have this glide path that does very well, where this glide path just go up, okay? This is where I want to stress that the strategy of 1 in 65 and 4 in 65 that I talk about it for 150 times already plays to women's strength. It plays to your strength. Why is this so? Because all you need to do is to just top up your SA and MA, and after that go on with life for 30, 40 years, 20, 30, 40 years, you don't need to monitor, and it will just compound, okay? It really plays to your strength. For those people who forget or didn't, how many of you have not heard of 1 in 6 or 4 in 6 or don't know what is it? Okay? I would like to just spend 2 minutes sharing about it, okay? It really plays to strength if you do compounding. If you invest something in 4% return, after 30 years, you'll become $3.24 when you put in $1, okay? Now, if you can find something, give you 10%, it becomes 17 times. So the art of investment really is not so much about, you analyze when it's the time to buy one, and sell one, buy one, sell one, but really you throw something and then just grow up. You can go on with life, play to your strength, okay? So this is what my wife and I did when we were in our late 20s and early 30s. We maxed out our special account and MediSave account. And when we maxed out, we found that by the time we're 65 years old, we both add together we're $1 million when we retire. Okay? But we didn't stop working. Therefore, right now we're on our path to 4M65, just on CPF. You can make it too. All you need to do is to top up and go on with life. Right? It plays to the strength of a lady. It plays to the strength of a lady. Okay? So why don't you just get started with your basic foundation layer, build your CPF, special account, MediSave account, just accumulate and get the 4% return, and then you'll be able to do very well in life. Already with that, already you get millions already, you know. I haven't talked about stock market, I haven't talked about property, I haven't talked about any other thing, no. Just that one. It's still have hit 1M48. Yesterday or the day before when I share my talk, there are people, the day before I talk, I showed many screenshots of people achieving more than $1 million in a CPF. They are in our 50s and early 60s right now. It's very possible. It's very possible. Okay? And it's very possible for you also. And this is an investment strategy that flows into the strength of a lady. For those people that are on YouTube, okay? I hope you agree with me. For those people, there are 82 of you there. Please, and there are only 46 likes. Please hit the like there as well, okay? I show you this is a S&P 500 graph. Okay, when you look at a graph like this, generally for a lady, you will just look at the graph like this. The men, they will look at all the fluctuations. Okay, so therefore, I am a strong believer. I cannot tell you what to do. I'm a strong believer of passive investment. Buying a broad-based index, and nowadays I think I'm broadening my mind to look for other indices, but I think broad-based index could be S&P 500 or some world index or whatsoever. If you can buy some of these funds, okay, I'm not introducing any funds, just hold it for 20-30 years, it will go up very well, okay? That is called passive investment. The best part is after you buy it, you can forget and just go on with life. Yeah, okay? So with that kind of investment strategy, okay, it plays to your strength. It plays to your strength. Okay. A lot of you are asking questions right now. I'll answer them later. Okay. Yes. So again, men tend to focus on the volatility. Women tend to look at the long-term trend. Okay. Because you got time to go and spend so much time watching all this. I think that's a very important thing. So let's recall. Okay. Let's recall. The strength, how do you, as women, how do you unleash your investment potential? Okay? You unleash your potential by not doing what the man does. You unleash your potential by simply focus on the long term and invest in things that compounds, okay? Could be your CPF first, could be S&P 500 equivalent or so on, and just let it compound and go on with your life. It's as simple as that, okay? Imagine that B and I, by 65 years old, will have $4 million in our CPF. And on top of that, if our S&P 500 do well, okay, you know how much money is that? Yeah, I'm trying to get a calculator. If we just let the S&P 500 continue to glide up, okay, and the S&P 500, let's say, gives you for easy calculation, 10% return, okay? Then it will go up and down and down. Let's say a 10% return, okay? Times. And we're doing that since we are early 30s. So let's say 30 years. Now this is you do for you put 1.10. I think I've done this many times. You times 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7. Sorry. 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, 9 years, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. In 30 years, you'll become 17 times. With a lot of fluctuation inside, which a man, if they invest, they would have gone greedy and fearful at all these fluctuations. But all you need to do is to play to your strength. Okay, imagine if I put $500,000 S&P 500, what will it become? Times 500,000, $8 million. $8 million. 8 million, a million, you know. And that's on top of that $4 million. Haven't talked about what income that we have from play. Haven't talked about Strike 4D or Toto, whatever. Nothing. Okay? Can you imagine how powerful the power of compounding is? It's playing to the strength of a lady. Do you realize that? This kind of investment strategy is playing to your strength. Okay? Yeah. Will insurance endowment be a compounding choice? I don't like insurance as a compounding instrument. Okay? Generally, they do very badly. Okay? You got it right. You got what I said, okay? So play the investment to, so very importantly, build a foundation layer with your CPF, you know, make $1 million there, make $2 million there, make $4 million there, okay? Do as much as you can. Big passive investment that invests and just let it glide, you know. You can go high, you know. You become very, very, very rich. You unleash your women potential. That's all you need to do. Very simple as that. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, for those people who have questions, I'll answer them. 1965YT plus 1 give the link to Yahoo video. YouTube. Okay, you should give you a YouTube link. Dior launch should be around 10, 15, 10, 20, 10, 30 at that. Okay? Yes. Okay, if you agree with me, that's good. Let me cover a few more slides on women and entrepreneurship. How about that? Okay? Now someone say, I don't want to be an entrepreneur, but just listen to me, give a choice, okay? Use a few quick slides, and then we can do some Q&A, and then I'll hand it over. Women and entrepreneurship, okay? What is the secret formula? Many people ask me, how do entrepreneurs do well? What makes a good entrepreneur and an entrepreneur? Okay? Esther, you can ask a question later, okay? Yeah. Yiling said, Mr. Lu attended your talks years ago. No regret, my essay is growing well. Yiling, wonderful. You're doing well, okay? Doing well. I'm very glad to see that. And I hope one day you will join me in the leagues of in the millions, okay? So, the secret to entrepreneurial success. The secret to entrepreneurial success, I kid you not, I've met maybe 1,000 to 2,000 entrepreneurs. I kid you not. Because in my previous life, I was like a VC angel investor for my company, and then later for myself. I met maybe at least 1,000 to 2,000 of them. What makes them successful? Anybody? What makes entrepreneurs successful? 3 words. Anyone? Passion, passion, passion. Okay? I say again, what makes entrepreneurial success is passion, passion, passion. Nothing else. It's not how experienced you are, how loaded you are, how much backing you have whatsoever. So passion, passion, passion. Can you see the passion in Bee's eyes when she ran this? Right? Do you remember when she collapsed, she still like crawl up and still want to do all those live streaming? Passion, passion. She just collapse again and come up, collapse again and come up. Remember? Passion, passion, passion. Okay? So therefore, because women are driven by emotions, you are able to invoke the emotional energy out better than men. This is your strength. This is your strength. Passion, passion, passion. Because you're more passionate, because you're driven by passion. Men driven by passion, being an intellect, driven by intellect, driven by analysis, driven by a lot of things. Women is very clear. I'm driven by emotions. This will play to your strength. You will not start an entrepreneurial venture until you have passion in the area. The man, the minute he sees something makes money, they chong in and then die. They see bubble tea makes money, they chong in. They see Hokkien Mee makes money, they jump in. They see crypto makes money, they jump in. They jump, just because women will not do that. Women say, I don't like this business. You ask me how to do. I'll do it only when I have a passion in it. Yes, that is the starting point. Once that happens, all the rest of the building blocks then come in. I'm going to give a very controversial advice for ladies how to become entrepreneur. And this is where husband and wife, please listen carefully, okay? This is a very unusual advice that we give experientially, okay? My entrepreneurial experience tells me this for husband and wife. The conventional thinking is that the wife stay at home and take care of family and do simple job, and the husband go out and chong. No. This is very dangerous. Why? Because usually the husband is the one that can provide a stronger pillar of support. Because the wife needs, it's very difficult for the wife, it's very terrifying for the wife if the husband go out and chong, and then there's a lot of insecurity that he cannot provide for the family. It's terrifying is the word, even if the wife is working. Therefore, the pillar of support of stability must be provided by the men. Do you agree with me? Agree with me? Please say yes. Okay? The pillar of support between a husband and wife must be provided by the husband. There's no doubt about that. Okay? It's too much to ask a woman to do it. The husband provides a pillar of support, a safety net for the wife to go out and venture. Even if the wife fails, never mind. The husband is still there providing support. Okay? So therefore, between a husband and wife, the conventional thinking is husband go out and chong. Wrong. What makes you think that this is the right model? So in the case of me and B, it's very clear. I worked my corporate life. I was a Singtel, I was an executive there. Okay, I provide stability. B went out and chong. It took a long time, you know, to make. In the early years, all B asked for is every week sell one bag. Then later it progressed to every day sell one bag. That's all she hoped for, you know, that kind of thing. You know, make a bit of money here and there. Imagine the role is reversed. You see, so the man must provide. I'll tell my wife, don't worry, just do and whatever you can. I don't need your money. I have my income. I can support the family. You go and chong as much as you can. I will try to support you. That is the formula for success for husband and wife. And if you want to be entrepreneur, when B have some success already, then I saw, okay, then I quit and I joined the entrepreneurial experience. For those people who agree that this is a very workable strategy, please give me some support and like. And I say yes, okay? Because a lot of the couples got it wrong. They put the one with the man out, which is the strong pillar of support, and the poor women stay behind. Even their income, they actually, you know, they are so frightened. Yeah, they are so frightened that the men will flounder. What is worse that the men take out a lot of loans, take out a lot of borrowing, leverage a lot in their business, borrow a lot of money, and their whole life crumble. In the case of women, fail, never mind. The husband is still there. Right? So this is a very, very interesting experience. Women, okay, consider this. Men like to chong as early as possible. 20 over years old, go and chong already. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong. But consider late stage entrepreneurship. So it's okay after 35 years old, then you start to be an entrepreneur. It's perfectly okay. I will talk about single ladies later. So for single ladies, of course, you know, you must find a co-founder. You must find a co-founder, okay, that can help you in that sense, you know, to co-share the risk, okay. If the wife income is more than the husband income, it doesn't matter, okay, because the women is generally emotionally more insecure. When they see a husband going out and work, there's a lot of insecurity, right? The reverse will provide a lot of stability in the house, you know. So I want to say this, okay? So I said at 10:15 I hit my time and I come to my last slide, okay? Let's really come back to where it all matters. Women, you have incredible potential, okay, to do well in your life, okay? Do well in your life if you unleash your investment potential with the right strategy that I already explained to you. And you should also consider, you know, that you must pursue your passion. Okay, there's no reason why you would do worse than a man. You pick the right strategy. There's a huge potential. Okay, huge potential. Dion said you're absolutely right. I know of a couple wife chiong and husband support and business collapse. Okay, husband rebuild again and now wife support. Okay, yes. So I think it's very important for you to get the right the right formula for success. Cool? Okay. So for those people who have a lot of questions, please note them down. I'll let B and Kit Lu take over. I think they want to launch the deal. Please text Jermaine. Okay. So I'll come back later and do some Q&A. But anyway, I hope you find this session useful. Right? Please text us. Please write it down and say that I can do it. I can become a better investor. I can become an entrepreneur. I really can. Okay? Just please affirm it to yourself non-stop. I can do it. You have got the right formula already for tonight. Okay? If you think that I said that, please write to me, either a PM or write to me an email or whatever. Share me some of your thoughts. Okay, luchengchuan@gmail.com or PM Premium Mall or whatever. And I think this will really do you a lot of good. Okay, all right, good. Okay, for those husbands, please support your wife in this aspect as well. Cool. Okay. All right, great. Okay, great. I'll hand this time over. I'm gonna sign off on YouTube. Okay, I'll hand this time over to for those people. There are some deal items. Okay, yes, my husband are doing exactly what we share here. Pauline, you're incredible. Okay, the deal sale starts now. Okay, I'm gonna sign off from YouTube right now. YouTube, thanks for